Am I the a-hole for getting upset about my friend's creepy brother hitting on my girlfriend? I'm feeling pretty frustrated and could use some outside opinions on this situation. I'm 22, male, and I've been dating my girlfriend Maddie for 3 years now. One of the things we really enjoy doing together is playing tennis. It's a nice way to spend time, stay active, and bond over something we both love. I also have this friend Jake, whom I've known for years through tennis. We've always had a solid friendship, and his family has come up in conversations and hangouts. Jake's younger brother, Mike, is 20 and has always given me a bit of an awkward vibe. I tried to write it off as him just being shy or socially awkward, but recently it's crossed into something more uncomfortable. Over the past few months, Mike's behavior around Maddie has been creeping me out. It started with subtle things, like the way he'd stare at her when he thought no one was paying attention. Then he began coincidentally showing up whenever Maddie and I were playing tennis or hanging out. At first, I thought maybe it was just chance, but it got weirder when he started offering unsolicited tips on her tennis technique. It wasn't really helpful advice, more like a way to linger close to her. Last week was the breaking point. Mike told Maddie outright that he liked her and asked if she wanted to hang out sometime, just the two of them. She told me right after, and honestly, it made both of us really uncomfortable. Maddie assured me she wasn't interested and made it clear to Mike that she's with me, but the whole situation just felt off. I tried talking to Jake about it, hoping he would tell his brother to back off, but Jake shrugged it off and said I was being too sensitive or possessive. He told me I was making a big deal out of nothing and that I should just relax. That really frustrated me because I don't think it's unreasonable to be protective when someone is blatantly crossing boundaries with my girlfriend. So, I ended up confronting Mike directly, telling him to stop and respect our relationship. That only made things worse because Jake got upset with me for stirring up drama between them. Now I'm stuck wondering if I'm actually being an asshole here. Am I overreacting about Mike liking Maddie? Or was I right to stand my ground, and what should I do next? Update! Hey guys, thanks so much for all the comments and advice on my last post. A lot of you suggested I report Mike, my friend Jake's brother, to law enforcement if things escalate, and also to check my girlfriend's things in case anything weird was going on. So, Maddie, my girlfriend, and I sat down together and went through everything we could think of, her phone, laptop, social media accounts, even stuff around her room. We spent about an hour going over it all, but luckily, we didn't find anything suspicious. Still, we're being cautious just in case. After that, I called Jake and told him straight up, if he can't get his brother to back off, then I don't think we can be friends anymore. He immediately got defensive and said I was accusing his brother of something that isn't true. It was honestly frustrating, but I stayed calm and just made it clear that I'm not playing around with this. I also forgot to mention this in the original post, but Mike actually has a girlfriend. We'll call her Robin. The wild part? Robin is Maddie's best friend. So yeah, we called Robin and told her everything, what Mike's been doing, how he's been acting around Maddie, the weird comments and glances. She was super shocked and said she'd look into it herself. She seemed genuinely concerned, which made us feel a bit better. If things get more serious or we find any kind of proof that Mike is doing something shady, I'm definitely going to report it to the police. For now, we're staying alert and making sure Maddie feels safe. Thanks again to everyone who commented. I really appreciate the support and advice. Update 2. Hey again. I wasn't sure if I was going to post a second update, but enough has happened that I think it's worth sharing, especially since a lot of you have been following and giving advice. After the first post, we told Robin, Mike's girlfriend and Maddie's best friend, everything. All the weird things Mike had been doing, the way he looked at Maddie, the uncomfortable comments. She was shocked at first and didn't really know what to say, but to her credit, she took it seriously right away. She told us she was going to talk to Mike that same night. And she did. Robin told us that when she brought it up, Mike immediately got very defensive. He started saying things like this is all being blown out of proportion and that Maddie must have misread his energy. He kept insisting that he was just being nice and that we were turning it into something it wasn't. But Robin said the way he reacted didn't sit right with her at all. She said that when she asked him more directly, like, why are you always watching Maddie at parties? And why do you always seem to be around when she's alone? He completely shut down and got mad. He told her that if she was going to believe us over him, then maybe she didn't trust him enough to be in a relationship. That's when things really started to unravel. Robin told him that she does believe us and that she's not going to ignore something just because she's dating him. She said she's going to keep a close eye on how he acts moving forward, not just around Maddie, but around other women too. And she made it clear that if she finds out he crossed a line or was hiding something, it's over. No discussion. As for Jake, Mike's brother and my supposed friend, I haven't heard a word from him. No follow-up, no apology, nothing. Just silence. At this point, I honestly think the friendship is over. I gave him a chance to take this seriously and hold his brother accountable, but instead he acted like I was just stirring up drama. That says everything I need to know. Maddie and I are doing okay. She's been stressed and a little shaken, which is totally fair, but we've been spending time together and trying to stay grounded. I'm doing everything I can to make sure she feels safe and supported. I'm proud of her for how she's handled this, especially since it involves her best friend's boyfriend. It could have been super messy, but Robin has been surprisingly understanding and level-headed. Like I said before, if Mike does anything else inappropriate or threatening, I will not hesitate to go to law enforcement. I've been keeping records of everything just in case. I'm not going to take any chances with this. Thanks again to everyone who's been following and offering support. I didn't expect this to blow up the way it did, but the advice and encouragement really helped. This will probably be the last post, unless something truly serious or untoward happens.